There's a game we used to play here on YouTube years ago. I haven't done it in a long time, and that is a one box challenge. This is a great thing to do if you are someone who has done the major declutter in your home and now it's a matter of maintenance. Every once in a while you choose how often, every month, every quarter, every season, every year, every 6 months, taking one box and going along around your home and seeing if you can fill that one box with things that need to be decluttered. And that's what I'm going to do today in the main areas of my home. This is a pretty big box, but let's see if we can fill it. I'm going to start right here. This has been in the center of my dining room table for quite a long time. I had got it for Thanksgiving. Honestly, I kept it here because I liked it. I like the idea of it in the middle of a table for like salt, pepper, you know, condiments. But at the end of the day, we just don't use it. So in the box it goes. I love this bunny, but for now we're done with seasonal decor. If you want to know what my plan is for that, you should watch my previous video that went up yesterday. There's more decor that I don't need. I feel like I could find some things up here to get rid of. So this is soap. This is soap. Okay, here's one. Just, you know, crafting supplies that I don't use. So this is the gesso clear. I can't imagine what I'm going to use it on. It's going. Since my box is downstairs, I have a bag up here to help me with the transporting. I wasn't going to bring that box up and down the stairs. No, ma'am. All right, what else we have here? My acrylic markers I'm going to keep for painting rocks, and I think the kids could use those too, like my grandchildren. What's in here? This is my knitting bag. So this stuff is stained. Oh, my paintbrushes. You know, I was looking for these. This could go. I never did use it. You know, some of these paintbrushes could go. I don't know if I want to get that small since it's a one box challenge. These are also paints for rock painting I'm going to keep. Let's put the paintbrushes aside for now. One of the projects I could actually use these for is touching up paint when I have my around the house paint projects, but I do think there's some I could get rid of. It's raining today, but at the same time, it's very cool out. And so, I mean, not cool, humid. So I'm kind of warm. This Bible, I've pretty much done all the coloring. So the one box challenge is everything is going in the box. And I am going to be bringing today the stuff that can go to Goodwill. This will not go to Goodwill. Oh, there was a pen in there. But I'm going to see where I could donate it. There are companies that will take your Bibles. I don't know. It's not in the best shape. The binding's broken, but I might look it up anyway, and I'll have to clean out all my little papers. But for today and for this moment, it's part of my one box. That's an NIV Bible, New International Version, and I have another NIV Bible. I don't really need two. And I really want to keep my other one. Now this is so funny. This is one of, oh no, my driftwood. I was thinking this was a bag of pine cones I could easily get rid of. Oh boy. No, I'm getting rid of it. I've been keeping like driftwood, broken shells for a crafting project. I think this summer I'm just going to be too busy, and I already have those shells in the basement. So this is going to go too. And the point is to fill the box. These will all go outside. I'll dump them in the forest because it's all stuff like pine cones. But I really don't need, if I really want to do a project, I'll scavenge, then do the project instead of being a scavenger who doesn't do projects. Okay, that cleans this space up. And one of the reasons I wanted to clean this space up, oh, also, I have curl cream I've been using and like better, so I'm going to give this to Yvonne, but for now it's going to go in the box so that I can see I really did fill my box. But she might not want it, so I might be getting rid of this. But I got a curl cream that I like better. This is me becoming a minimalist. I have this drawer here, and this has like little face creams and stuff that I haven't used. Some what is this? This is eyebrow, but I got new eyebrow because this was so hard to use. I can keep the alcohol pads and put it with first aid. I can keep the measuring tape in my drawer, but the rest of it and the little box is going. I just got distracted. Let me show you what I'm gonna say. All right, we have stuff in here. It's my husband's. This is our closet, but he has stuff in here that's not clothing. Let me show you better. See, I'm thinking this can go on my shelf, stuff like that, if he really does want to keep it in our bedroom. And the clothes I have there, namely here, can go over in the closet, and we'll just do like a switcheroo. So we'll have this shelf for that and that shelf. And then this shelf, although it needs to be cleaned, and that was the knitting I just kind of pulled out. I need to put that stuff back. That's what I pulled out to do this little declutter. I need to put those back. But so that will stay there. And then I'll have this shelf and this shelf for those things I just showed you. This was the shelf I was talking about. I've never used this. I'm going to get rid of that. I forgot all about this carpet refresher. I don't know. She usually uses rosemary. I'll have to check the ingredients, which I can't even use anyway because it gives my daughter a migraine. Let's see. Nope, I don't see. Okay, maybe I could use it. All right, I'm going to bring this downstairs, put it with my vacuum. So I won't declutter this, but it's not going to get used in the drawer it was in. This is going. Keeping this. These are like the colors I want in my bedroom, so I kind of keep it with me while I'm shopping. Excuse the graininess, it's because the lighting is so bad. But this stuff I don't ever use, so that can go. What I'm seeing is I'm going to get rid of this drawer unit. Yeah, that's empty, so I can get rid of this even though it doesn't fit in my box. I'm going to make some quick decisions with these paintbrushes. I just have so many. Like, you don't need this many. This is the glue gun that is the good one. So that's why I got rid of my other one when I was decluttering last time. These are the scissors I've actually been hunting for. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see. These are just awful. These big ones like this are awful. So I don't want that. And I don't want this. They're just so rough. There's just nothing to use them for. I mean, you could use them on rocks, but I don't need them for rocks. All right, so I like these foam brushes. I'll keep those. And then this one is a great brush. This one I'm going to get rid of. You hesitates, lost. This one's a great brush. So I use these when I paint like different rooms in the house. Now, all right, pointy ones are actually great. That one's kind of hard. That one's hairy. That one, some of these, just because they're used, they just don't dry great. Some of these small ones might be good to keep. You can kind of see by looking at the bristles whether they're anything worth using or whether they just make life harder. That one's broken. That one is hairy. That's a good one. It's really these like gold ones. I don't know what brand I had, but these are pretty good. These are going. There's a pen for my desk. That will stay. Going, going. Stay, stay. I tell you, I hate how when I buy something, I get so many of the same thing. So I think these can all go. Yep. These are all of the ones that I'm getting rid of. Let's stick them in here for now. Get them downstairs and we can see what I've got so far to get rid of. Put this back and this back. You notice my bed's only half made, but I'm all about the decluttering. That's what I'm about right now. So the bed can be half made. I'm just going to sleep in it tonight. It's fine. I actually made it except for the top comforter. Actually, I didn't make it at all. My husband did. In my last declutter, I was going to keep this and put it right here, but I just don't feel like it works well. It doesn't look as pretty. I think it looks way better to have it more minimal like this. So this is going in the box. Hello. This is going in the box too. Look, trim is happening. It's looking good. This is where I put that cloth for my last declutter. This, I feel like we can get rid of. I used it once. This is my husband's drawer, so we'll leave that alone. Here's a drawer in my kitchen I just want to quickly go through. For example, I bought this at Goodwill, and I never, ever used it. Even yesterday, I was grating cheese, and I just used the hand grater. I didn't even think of this. So it's just not in my radar. And then these lids are so hard to get off. This egg separator is something else we never use. And we never use this either because the ice sticks to it. All right, here is another area. This stuff, and these, let's see, definitely these. And a Christmassy ones. These we didn't use. As well as this. That way I can fit some of these in here and make it neater up there. Not that that's all that neat, but still. Before, the cupcake holders were all just kind of down here in a mess, and now they're nice and organized. I also think, let's see, I don't need, well, I do sometimes use 2-1 cups, so I guess I'll leave that for now. We looked at the cookbooks, but so far we're still attached. Even though this is basically an updated version, it has totally different recipes, and we do use them, except for maybe this one. Girlfriend, are we going to use this? All right, okay, I guess we're going to get rid of one. Yay! Okay, guys, it's not full to the brim, but it is a really big box.
It'll be full to the brim if Mom puts Leo in there.
You can see it almost takes up the whole table. Whew. I purposely did that video all in real time so that you could get a true picture of how long it took. I just buzzed through the house grabbing, honestly. Grabbing. And there's areas I saw on my journey. For example, I was thinking that last year's suntan lotion, they say it doesn't keep its effectiveness if you keep it to the next summer, and since I am so pale skinned, I am super careful with that stuff. So that was something I thought I could have grabbed, and I didn't, but I can still right now. But I just wanted to show how easy maintenance, grab a box, and all of us are getting our Amazon, most of us, not all of us, are getting Amazon deliveries or deliveries from places where we have boxes. You can also go to grocery stores, find out what day they get their shipments in. You can ask for boxes. But even a bag, grocery bags, whatever it is, But just pick a time, you know, put it on your calendar that maybe the first of every month, maybe when each new season starts, maybe whenever you change out the batteries in your smoke detectors. You know, those common times that we are maybe at holidays, you know, those common times that there's just natural time markers, you could choose to take a bag or a box, go around your house like I did, just peek in the drawers, peek in the cabinets, peek in the closets, and see what you could grab out. I could have maybe gone deeper. Maybe some of those ratty towels I have could have gone, you know, so, but you know, and even if you like, okay, I gave myself 20 minutes, half an hour to do this. My half an hour is up. I know there's more stuff. Okay, so say it's a Monday. How about next Monday you do the same thing? This is just a great way to maintain a decluttered area so it doesn't become messy again. And it's definitely something that I want to keep doing because in general, I keep the main areas of my house pretty decluttered, although you saw it could go deeper. And as I get more minimal, I'm sure I'll go deeper again. Honestly, that box would be full if we count that I am going to get rid of that little plastic 3-drawer that's going in the car today. Yvonne and I are going to make a Goodwill run. My husband's going to help me get the stuff that I decluttered from my last declutter and the stuff from this box that's going as well into the car, because once you've got it out of the closet, out of the drawer, and into a box, now it's time to plan when is that box going wherever you've chosen for it to go. That is super, super important, almost more important than the actual declutter, because we can end up just having boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff, and then there's always a temptation to go through it one more time. Also, I'll let you know as an update, oh yeah, I can get rid of that today too. That would have also filled up that box. I'm getting rid of the Thanksgiving dishes. I'm getting rid of the little lady from yesterday. I got rid of the shell that I was planning to keep. No one is saving the DVDs, so those are going today. So super excited to make all these empty spaces. Some of them will get filled with baby stuff, but some of them won't, and we're going to keep on going. Lots more decluttering coming, and there will be some homemaking interruptions because I think that's important too. It makes it easier as we declutter our homes, but it still needs to be wiped down, vacuumed, dishes done, meals planned. We're trying to save money on our meals, all those things. So, and of course, the painting, the upkeep, there's always so much to do. And I want to give you the full rounded homemaking, although I know many of you just love the declutters, but we'll be doing lots of that as I try to get my home and my basement, my yard, everything decluttered by my 60th birthday on June 4th. So, okay, everything I'm getting rid of from the last 2 declutters are in here, and it's filling the car, which makes me so happy. And here's that plastic drawers that I decided to get rid of. Remember, as always, God loves you, and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.